Hey, what's up, guys? It's Big Doohangus and I'm from RV Gaming. And we're with LASO again. Halo 2, number 2, the Outskirts.
We got the Outskirts. Pretty easy mission, if you
hear me, Chief.
ask
know how
me.
to jump?
Shake it off, Marines.
We'll get into that
Yeah,
later.
There's a jump that I struggled with, and then you struggled with a different one. I did not mean to shoot that guy's helmet off, by the way. I was just trying to figure out what gun I had. So in the beginning there, you want to turn around and take the sniper rifle from Johnson, and keep your battle rifle. So you'll have the sniper and battle rifle combo, and the other one can just punch this guy until he dies, and you get the overshield.
God, poor guy. Master Chief's like 6'10", he's just getting his ass beat.
Yeah, and then the other guy run around the corner there, and there'll be a grunt that you can smack, and then you'll both have your overshields and good to go for the next parts. As you can see, you're in the newer graphics for the first little bit here because you didn't realize it, but whatever.
Yeah, oops. It took me a while to realize, too, I think.
Yeah, and I struggled getting up here. You did it like your second attempt, I believe.
You know, I'm pretty skilled. Until later.
So yeah, just crouch jump up here, and I'm speeding it up because it took me a long time. There we go.
Hey, you did it.
Yeah, and then just follow this path. I did speed up our running parts here just because it's just a path you have to follow. So just come up here, drop down onto this little roadway, and then jump on this handrail here, or whatever it's called. And I struggled forever to get up here, but finally made it at 4,000
Wow,
points.
first try.
And you actually did make it. I think you made it a couple times before it, but this was one of your earlier tries because I was the one practicing.
Yeah, I didn't even try when you were failing. I was just like, whatever. I'll do it when the pressure's on.
Yeah, and then just make sure you make these jumps across the rooftops, especially if you're struggling as much as we were, or as much as I was to get up there.
Go to Hotel Zanzibar.
Yeah, just go to the Hotel Zanzibar sign, and I just shot the grunt, and then the elite went onto the turret, and I went and punched him. And there's a way that you can use a sword to kind of get past these next enemies to go faster through this hallway, so I was going to try that. But we decided that it was just easier to kill the guys and run through once you kill them. It's not too bad.
No, this whole mission really wasn't too strenuous.
No, we were having a good time, and our points are kind of inflated just because we were just screwing around half the time. But
yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah, so I went back and picked up a battle rifle there, and we decided to just kill these guys because we didn't feel like running past them. And just kind of wait on these in this hallway, look at each other, and kill the two elites that'll run up. Right.
Where are they?
Now.
Oh, there they are.
And then there'll be some grunts that come along too that I just 3 grunts. And in Halo 1, that would have
definitely killed you.
Halo 2, not having the boom skull.
The boom skull.
Then you get a little teleport there and just jump out to the right here, and run past all the enemies that would have spawned in there. And you can punch this bus for overshields, but as you can see, we both already have overshields, so we didn't need to. And there are vehicles throughout the mission that you can punch as well to get your shields back and everything. And this is really the hardest part of the mission right here. This and the next little section. You want to do a grenade jump up here, stand on this little ledge, and not fail like I did there.
Sorry, you make up for it.
But yeah, then you just jump onto that platform right there that Doohangus did. And then I saw how high he jumped, and I was like, you know what? I think you can make it the whole way, so I'm going to try that. And I made it the whole way up. And then Doohangus jumps on these little antennas here. And you can get to that highest point right there and just crouch jump. And it's a really long jump, but that was your first try, that attempt. Otherwise, you can jump on the satellite here like I'm showing, and then kind of pinch yourself between there and jump up again like that. So that's
you
3
say that
ways
and you
to get
show
up
it,
there.
but that's impossible to do. Don't try to pinch yourself in there. Sincerely, take the route that I took. If you try to pinch yourself in there, you're going to be there all day. I'm just telling you.
Or try the grenade jump and jump all the way up.
Yeah, or the grenade jump probably is your best bet anyway. But Doohangus. Oops is a liar. That's not easy. It's not possible, and it was edited in like that. Do what I did. Thank you.
Yeah, Doohangus had a few issues there. And then you just want to walk on that
tell?
invisible floor there. And there may be some enemies that spawn where I'm looking right there, but we didn't have any, so just watch out for those. And then just basically run straight along here. I sped this part up, I think it's like 200% or something. Just because it's a bunch of walking.
And the entire time we were walking, it's like, am I moving? Am I even going? Am I going slow?
Yeah,
and I was like,
it felt like I was walking in sand.
It's probably because we're not supposed to be walking here.
That's why I'm like jumping. I'm like, am I like in the floor or something? But yeah, that phantom that flew overhead won't attack you or anything, so you can just leisurely walk your way straight ahead through these buildings and everything. Skipping the whole mission.
This is amazing how much more laid back this feels compared to Halo 1.
Yeah, so far. So far, so good.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, and then when you see the stone structure here, I thought maybe it was to the right up here, so I kind of peek at it. But it's around the stone structure that you want to get to. So it's not down there. You want to keep going around this to the right, and then it's up here, between these two big stone ones.
Interesting. I just followed you, so I really had like no concept of what was actually like happening.
That's pretty typical.
And
then you kind of want to see that phantom down there and just back up until the phantom leaves. And there is a jackal sniper on the right hand side up there that we'll take out eventually, but just kind of back up and let the phantom leave. This part I did not cut out. I just sped up I think 300% just to show you that you have to wait around here
for a while.
And I was going to cut to your screen, but you were spinning in circles, and at 300%, that's not very...
Was I really?
Yeah, it's not very good on the eyes at 300%.
Oh, I wonder why I was doing that.
I don't know. You're getting my habits, I think.
Yeah, thanks for those.
And there the phantom's leaving it. Just be careful, because it can shoot at you as it flies away. And I was like, watch out, it might shoot. And you're like, what, where, what?
I didn't even know what you were talking about. Like, I'm just hanging out.
And then when it's gone far enough, you can just advance. And I think we got like 2 or 3 checkpoints all in a row right here. And the jackal sniper is going to be just on the right-hand side over there in a lifted platform, which hadn't lifted up yet for us. So it kind of threw me off. There he is.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
He took us out, or took me out a couple times, but...
So when you told me about his platform, I was kind of excited to see what it actually looked like.
I couldn't hit him in the head. It might have been a reticule issue, but...
Could have been. What's the
there was like
pronounce that?
3 checkpoints. What's that?
Is it reticle? Reticule? Is it... Like, I actually don't know, and I feel like an idiot every time I say it.
That little Amy thing, we'll call it from now on.
That's okay, it's law now.
And then you just jump down and hug the right-hand side, and you kind of fell too far, but you were fine.
I know what I'm doing. I'm good.
And then just run in here and grab your ghost. And in here I sped it up quite a bit too, just because it's a lot of just
good
aiming
call.
And shooting, and just you don't need to watch us, or you don't need to sit through the time frame of just
you'll get the
aiming
idea.
and shooting. Here we're kind of adjusting our reticles, but we decided to take them off anyway, because in a turret or in a vehicle, your reticle's in the middle of the screen rather than the like bottom center for Xbox.
Yeah.
But eventually it doesn't matter if your ghost gets messed up, because your turrets on the ghost get messed up too, and then they just fire wildly.
Yeah, you'll be firing. You have one going off like straight left, another one going straight. It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, and pay attention when you blow up in the next section. I still don't know what blew you up. I'll call it out when it's coming up here.
Something blew me up.
Yeah, your ghost like blew up and flipped and stuff, and that's what really messed you up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, just kind of take your time. I was kind of pushing ahead because I get impatient, and then a ghost came and messed me up, and it was a whole thing.
I took care of it though. It's alright.
And splattering the elites are not as easy as you'd think. I think it's because of their double shields or whatever.
Yeah, that would make sense to me.
And then these are trucks that you would be able to punch for shields, but as you can see, they're already destroyed, and I hadn't comprehended that yet.
Yeah, clearly not.
And then up here, I think, was our biggest... Yeah, it jumped
This
about
was
double our negative score.
Yeah, this was a pain. But just because it was us screwing around, not even because it was hard.
Yeah, it was us
Being
screwing around and
impatient.
me with no shields, and then like we'd get almost done, and then I'd run ahead to try and advance.
Try to
and
get
then
some
there'd be an
shields or
elite
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't difficult. It was just our biggest enemy is always ourselves with the impatience and the just messing around.
Yeah, that's pretty typical of us. Am I gonna blow up yet? Was that this part? Yeah, it must
Yeah,
have.
it is this part. It's coming up. Once we kill this elite, it's the final elite that... It might be your ghost that like blows up while you're on it. That's the only thing I can think of happened. And it's once I start punching this van, it'll happen shortly after. Alright, so there I got my shields back, and then I kind of draw him out, because I always do stuff like that.
Yeah, you do.
And I'm like, I'm getting out of here pretty soon. Run! And then it's right here. You're on the right-hand side, and then you blow up just randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
It must have just been
like
him
this
shooting
plasma
your ghost
shot?
and it
Just yeah. Just it was at that point where it was almost blowing up.
Yeah, I've never seen that like flip and blow someone out of it though.
Yeah.
Must have been because you had an overshield or something.
Yeah, that's weird. That's probably something I was doing wrong. Who knows?
Yeah, and then just advance to this little lip here, but don't cross it. And then there's gonna be 5 bugs that spawn, and just take them out at a distance, and kind of count them as you're taking them out, so you know how many are left.
Well, we did our little
As
counts.
you can see, one of my
and I
shots
didn't
is
even
like
help.
10 miles in the air, and the other one's on the floor.
I basically didn't help. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but your shots look hilarious from this angle, actually.
And just slowly but surely kill the buggies.
Yeah, I basically, again, which I said earlier, but I'm pretty sure you couldn't hear me. You would have responded. I didn't really help.
No, well, any shots going. You didn't know which shot to follow on your toes.
It's a valid point, and I did not.
Yeah, and I found hugging this left-hand side up top to get, a nice angle on them was a nice strategy as well.
I just was like randomly shooting, wishing to be done.
Yeah, and just slowly, like we said,
Killing
take them
spree.
out. Just advance at your own risk until you get a checkpoint. And then this is I believe the last section of enemies that you take out from a distance here. There's a turret on the right-hand side up there that you kind of want to prioritize. And then there's a few jackals and a couple elites or something like that. Just kill until you can't kill anymore. Usually a good rule of thumb.
Yeah.
And remember, this is 200% speed, so we sat here shooting for a while.
Yeah, we were here for a long time.
I did appreciate you stopping to shoot when I would drive underneath your shots.
I gotcha, because I knew that'd be it. You'd be like, oh, you shot me. And I'd be like, you drove right in front of me. What was I supposed to do?
Oh, yeah, but it's never my fault.
No, it's never mine either.
And then we both had messed up ghosts, but we figured I'm always the more aggressive one, so...
Yeah, you might as well take the good one. I'll try to keep mine alive.
Yeah, so just hug each other there, stay right on each other, watch out for that
Hug each other.
explosion from the scarab, and just
We
drive
paused
on
the
the
game.
left-hand side.
We got up, we hugged each other, so this is it. This is the last section. We'll be fine.
Anyway, just hug the left-hand side there and get around those 2 ghosts that spawn. You don't have to worry about them, and just go past these guys. Try not to be too close to each other at this point, just because the turret shooting at the front person can sometimes mess up the back person. And then just kind of follow these wraiths until the 2 stop, and you'll know that you have to go flying past those guys.
I forgot all about this part with those wraiths.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think we did this whole... After killing those elites and everything, we did this part in 1 or 2 attempts. It wasn't anything bad at all. We stop here to kill 2 of these vehicles for our overshields back. And just punch them until they blow up, and just keep punching to get a double overshield, and you'll be all set at that point.
It's really jarring punching something but not seeing your gun actually move or anything, so you're not even sure if you're doing it.
Just a little wobble of the vehicle in
Yeah.
front of you or something. Well, and I have issues with, I don't know, my hand-eye coordination and finger movements just aren't what they used to be. Like, I just can't make them cooperate all the time. So yeah,
That's
when
'cause
these
we're
guys
getting
stop,
old.
just fly past them on the left. And try not to do what I did there, but somehow I made it through.
I'm better at you than me with my ghost. Smash.
And there I'm always looking back at you.
Yeah, I know. You're. I don't know what I was doing there. Why did I keep hitting you?
I don't know. I think you're just trying to not get hit by the turret. And then here, the guy with the
probably.
sniper, take out these 2 grunts on these turrets because they'll mess you up pretty good. And for some reason, there was a ghost that came in behind us, which I don't know where that came from, but it didn't prove to be too much of a issue.
No, my ghost was a pile of crap, and I still like survived.
Yeah, and then once you take out those turrets, just drive through. As you can see, I'm doing a bunch of tricks and everything because we were home free.
To show you how easy it is.
At this point, I was like, wait for me. I wanna be there too.
And I'm like, come on, I'm always waiting for you.
All right, and that is the second mission. Pretty simple.
Hey-o!
Do it in less negative score than we did because it's not that bad.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you in the next one.